Today we are making tea chains, not keychains, but tea chains. Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Stay tuned because these are so cute. Welcome to my channel, friends. Thank you so much for stopping by today, and thank you so much for all of the support that you show to me and my channel. I think I mentioned it in a previous video that we're going to be doing some tea-themed projects, and that's what today's project is. I'm calling this a tea chain, and you'll see why in just a minute. But it is so cute, it makes the perfect gift. I believe it would be a great craft fair seller, and it is something that you can make for yourself to keep. So I'm going to flip to my overhead camera because y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so here is my cute little tea chain. What it is I have one of the 1-inch rings, and on it I've added some crinkle seam binding and some cut aparts. But then as you flip through the tea ring, I have little packets that contain tea. So this is a great little gift to give to someone. Just fill it with a whole bunch of messages and add as many packs of tea as you like. Add some packs of honey, bling it out with some beads, add a whole bunch of danglies to it, and it'll be so stinking cute. Then, to give it as a gift, we're going to make a box that's created just for this. So this is going to make such a sweet little presentation. I think it's a fabulous little idea for someone who might be under the weather, have a cold. You can add honey packs to this. You can add little packs of chocolate. You can really build this up as much as you want to give someone a really little feel-good packet on a chain. So y'all, this is my version of a tea chain. And here is what we're going to need to make it. So again, today I'm going to be putting 4 packs of tea in mine, and I have these assorted teas that I've had for a while, got them from Amazon, I believe. Then I have cut out a whole bunch of cut aparts that fall in line with the color theme that I have chosen. Then I have 4 pieces of 5.5 by 7-inch cardstock that we're going to be using to make the tea packets. Then I have a piece of 12 by 12 that we're going to be using to make the box. So this is a beautiful color palette to be working with. But y'all, it is going to be super duper easy. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make the holders for the tea packets. So I am going to bring in my scoreboard, my stylus, and my papers, and we're going to go ahead and score all of these papers. I will do 2 of these on camera with you, and I'll do the other 2 off camera because the process is going to be the same. So on the 7-inch side, we're going to score at 1/2 inch and at 3 3/4. Then on the 5.5-inch side, we score at 1/2 inch and at 4 1/4. We do that with all of these. So on the 7-inch side, we score at 1/2 inch and at 3 3/4. On the 5.5-inch side, we score at 1/2 inch and at 4 1/4. So now we can fold and burnish all of our scores. All right, so we're going to do 2 of these together, and I'll do the other 2 off camera. So what we're going to do is on this narrow flap here, you'll have a corner piece and a corner piece. We're going to remove those. So let's go to the score mark, angle in, and then cut straight across to remove it. Same thing here. Go to that score mark, cut straight across, and then you can angle here to remove that. So your piece is going to look like this. Then you'll have your fold here. You can just take that fold, take your scissors if you want, and cut like this, and then angle in like that, and this is what you'll end up with. So again, we'll do this one. So we have this narrow flap right here, and we have these 2 corner pieces. We have one here and one here. We're going to remove those. So I'll angle in here, cut across to remove, cut across to remove, and angle. Then you can either take your scissors or your finger blade, fold this, and just cut at an angle there, and cut at an angle there. And open it, and there are your two pieces. Super, super easy peasy. Then we're going to take this piece. I'm just going to add some tape and fold it over. Like that. And then we take the piece at the bottom, and we're going to do the same thing. Then I'm going to take some of my tape, my tear tape, and put the tape there. And then we're going to add some tape here. And the reason why I'm adding tape is because I definitely want a very good hold on this when I fold over. Your snail tape runner will definitely hold the papers when you fold in like this, but we're going to be putting that pack of tea in, and I don't want to stress the tape on the tape runner. So again, let's go ahead and just add our tear tape. And so now I'm just going to peel away the tape backer, fold that over, peel away that tape backer, and fold this over. And you can see how quickly that came together. Now we have this nice little pouch that will hold our tea packet. Let's do the same thing over here. Let's go ahead and peel away the tape backer. And peel away the tape backer from here. Take this piece, fold it over. Go ahead and get everything nice and stuck. Take our tea bag and put it on the inside, and then that folds over like that. I am just going to notch this a little bit more so that it matches that one. And I'll do this one too because that's a little bit crooked for me. So that matches. All right, so I have made the other two. Now on these, we're going to go ahead and take Velcro dots, put Velcro right there to seal it. Or you can put some tear tape there. You don't have to use Velcro. You can even seal it with repositionable tape, or you can seal it with your tape runner or a little dab of glue. It's completely up to you and how you want to do it. I just decided to use some Velcro dots. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to distress these just a little bit, and I am using Tim Holtz Distress Ink, and it is the Walnut Stain. That actually has turned out to be my favorite of the darker colored distress inks. So I am just adding some like this. I want to give this a little bit of an aged look, and I can see where I got my little fingerprints on the front, but we're going for it being aged, and that's going to be okay. So let's just open this, add just a little bit of distress ink. I'm just going to put a little bit on the front there. And we just do it to all of our little packets. All right, so now that we have all four of these distressed a little bit, I'm also going to do the same thing with my cut aparts because I don't want them to be bright since I'm going to be adding them there. I'm just going to go through and distress my cut aparts just a little bit. And I chose a whole bunch of different sizes and words to go on here. Completely up to you how you want to do yours. And like I said, you can add so many different danglies to this to get a totally different look. So let's do our last two. And you can see that I'm using just a makeup sponge. Bought a whole pack of these at the Dollar Tree a while back, and I just thought I would use them. So now that we have all of these aged, I am simply going to take my Crop-A-Dile Big Bite and I'm going to punch a hole through all of them like that. Then I'm going to take my little tea packs and I'm going to punch a hole. And then I'll use this as my guide for these. Punching a hole. And so all I'm doing is just punching holes because we will have to feed the ring through. All right, so we have holes punched in our cut-aparts as well as our tea packets. And I am going to take a 1-inch blue ring, and I'll have the rings listed in the description box. I bought these about 3 years ago, so I'll find my link and I will have it linked in the description box. I like these because there are so many different colors to choose from. I've used all of the gold ones, I think. Yeah, I have. But you can see the variety of colors that you actually get. So you can use those with a whole bunch of different projects. So I'm going to take this one, and all I'm doing really is just stacking a tea packet. Then I'm stacking in a cut-apart, another tea packet, another cut-apart, tea packet, and cut-apart. Then I'm just going to put those together. And now we have this beautiful tea chain with our teas as well as some cut-aparts. Then I'm going to take 2 complementary colors of crinkled seam binding. I'll put it through here, and then I will just loop it through like this. Then I'm just going to cut off a little bit. And y'all, I think that it is just so sweet. And like I said, you can bling yours a whole lot more than I have done here. I am very simple when it comes to how I embellish and what I put on, but you can definitely add so much more to this. Now, if we want to give this as a gift, I would basically take it and close it like this and put it in a box. So let's make that box. So I already know the measurement sizes for my box, but the way that I determined it is I put it in like this and I opened the ring as far as it would go because I wanted to make sure that I had enough room if that ring was sticking out either this way or this way. So basically all I did was I measured it this way, and that's how I determined my box size. All right, so I have cut that 12 by 12 to 12 by 8 3/4. And on the 8 3/4 inch side, let's score at 1.5, at 3, and at 7 1/4. Then let's turn it to the 12 inch side. Let's score at 1.5, at 5.5, at 7, and at 11. And now we're going to fold and burnish all of our scores. So now with all of our scores folded and burnished, we're going to work on the single flap here. So you're going to have a corner piece on the end. This is going to be smaller than this size. So we're going to work on this size, and we're going to remove the corner piece by cutting in at an angle, and then we'll cut straight across and remove that. Then we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to have 2 end pieces that we will cut and remove. So you'll have 2 score marks that you'll cut through, and you're going to end up with this piece here, which is your adhesive flap. So now we're going to go along the bottom, and we're just going to angle on both sides of each score mark going across the bottom. And your piece will look like this. Okay, I'll do it from this side. It might be easier to see. So here at the top, you're going to have 2 sets of score marks. See how I can fold that under? You'll have this and this. We are going to actually go up to the second score mark, and we're going to cut straight down. And we will do this with all of the score marks. So just go up to that second one and cut straight down. So now we're going to take these large pieces, fold them in, and we'll trim here. How much you trim is completely up to you. So then I'm just going to angle on both of these smaller tabs here. Go in and angle. So then I'm going to take this flap here, and I'm going to angle in just a little bit, because we are going to take our tape runner, and I'm just going to add some tape. And so then I'm going to take some of my scrap, and I'm just going to put it right here because I want to make this just a little bit stronger. So I'm going to cut right there. Add some tape right here. Take this piece and let's put it right there. And then I'll trim away some of this excess. I just wanted that fold over flap to be a little bit stronger than it was. So then I'm just going to trim away some of this excess. And y'all can see that I didn't measure. I am just trimming. And now I'll take my stylus and put a crease there so that I can fold this over like that. So basically what I did was I took a piece of scrap and I just put it right here so that this will be a little bit heavier, because this will be the part that will pull up with the Velcro. So now I'm going to flip it over. Let's add some tape on this side to the 2 smaller flaps. Then I'll open it this way, and on the inside here I'll put my tape. You can use your tear tape if you want. That's probably what I should have used, but I wasn't even thinking. Or you can use glue. So now that we have our tape down, I am just going to flip it over and add some tape to my adhesive flap. And now we can put our box together. So I'll take this piece and join it so that my adhesive flap touches the other part and the score mark follows all the way around. Now we can take it, open this, fold this piece over, and fold this piece over. And now we have our box. I can take my T-chain and put it in the box, fold over, and fold over. Now we'll be closing this using a Velcro dot. So I am going to take my little Velcro dot and put it right here. And because I did add that extra piece of paper here at the top, that really did help to firm everything up. And so there we have it, another box for a beautiful tea chain. Let's go ahead and open it. Take out our tea chain, and you're able to see how beautifully coordinated this whole little set is. I'll bring the other one back in as well so you're able to see how stinking cute these actually are. So I am going to take this, put it back in my little box. Tuck that in, fold over, and fold over. Do the same thing here. We can stack it like this, put it in the box, fold over, and fold over. On this one, I didn't reinforce the top, so we don't have that contrasting look, but I can go back with a cut apart or something else and put it here as a decorative element. But y'all, this is so easy to do, so cute. Tea chains, give it a try. So I hope that you've enjoyed this super awesome way to take some tea packs and turn them into something that is giftable, sellable, or keepable, if that is a word. If you have enjoyed this video, and I hope that you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, all day, every day, this is what we do. This is how we do it. So if you'd like to subscribe, hit the button and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I upload a new video. As always, my beautiful friends, y'all please be safe, be kind, and be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.